By 7 a.m., Alu was already in a borrowed white shirt, his only clean pair of trousers, and shoes that had been polished so much they looked almost new. He held Chief Adekunle's card tightly, as if it were a key to heaven. When he arrived at Victoria Island, his jaw dropped. The building in front of him was like something out of a dream, tall, shining, and guarded by men in suits. He hesitated before walking to the reception desk. "Good morning, Ma. Please, I'm here to see Chief Adekunle Johnson," he said nervously. The receptionist raised an eyebrow. "Do you have an appointment?" He showed her the card. Her expression changed immediately. "Please, wait a moment." Minutes later, a man in a suit approached and said, "Follow me." Alu's heart raced as he entered a spacious office overlooking the city. Chief Adekunle stood by the window, smiling. "Ah, Alu. You came." They talked for almost an hour. Alu explained his background, his education, and his struggles. Chief listened quietly. Then he said, "I like your honesty and your determination. I have a small opening at my factory in Oshodi. It's not much, but it's a start." Alu could barely speak. He accepted immediately. At AJ Tech Industries, Alu worked harder than anyone. He arrived early, stayed late, and treated every assignment like it was his life's mission. When others complained, he found solutions. When engines failed, he repaired them. Soon, even the senior engineers started asking for his help. Months turned into years. Alu became a supervisor, then a production manager. Chief Adekunle noticed his growth and made him his personal assistant. But the real turning point came 5 years later. Chief Adekunle was preparing to retire and needed someone to lead the company. Everyone expected one of the older directors to be chosen, not the former Okada rider. At the final board meeting, Chief stood before everyone and said, "When I met Alu, he was riding a motorbike under the sun, yet he had more dignity and passion than many men in air-conditioned offices. Today, he represents everything this company stands for: hard work, honesty, and vision. That's why I'm naming him the new CEO of AJ Tech Industries." There was silence, then applause. Tears rolled down Alu's cheeks as he stood to speak. "I was once a man with nothing. I slept hungry. I was mocked. But I never stopped believing that my story would change one day. This is not just my victory. It's proof that God never forgets anyone." Social media exploded the next day. Photos of the former Okada rider, who became a CEO, trended everywhere. Bloggers, influencers, and news outlets shared his journey. Alu didn't stop there. He founded the Alu Foundation for street youths, helping others learn skills, find jobs, and rebuild their lives. One evening, he drove back to Mushin in a black SUV. The whole neighborhood gathered around in shock. He stepped out, hugged his mother, and handed her the keys to a new house he built for her. "Mama, this is for all the nights you prayed for me," she cried in his arms. "My son, I told you God does not forget those who keep believing." Alu looked up at the sky and whispered, "From Okada rider to CEO, only God could do this." Don't ever let your current struggle convince you that your dreams are dead. Every disappointment, every rejection, every night you cry, they are all preparing you for your story of glory.